Man, impossible shit. That's how it's. Was it there? Do you think it's even?
Yeah.
Nah. It has to be even in the middle. Is there more darkness? Are there more shadows? Are you seeing shadows?
I don't think so.
Okay, guys. We are back. Hey, where is your thing in? It's on.
Yeah, man.
Guys, me, I'm back.
What do you do?
Guys.
Is it?
So guys, hi. I hope you're good. We're here, have a talk. I think we're having unpopular opinions and general life stuff, and we're going to talk about them. And I hope you like this video. Comment, like, subscribe. Whatever we are saying is for fun. Look at me, look at me, look at me. It's for fun. I promise you. Like, we don't think like this. I promise. I promise. Whatever I'm thinking, it's not what I think. I promise. No, it's not what I think.
For me, it's what I think.
I would never think like this. I would never.
It's what
I would never.
It's what
I would never.
think.
I will never do such a thing.
These are things like, okay, just pass through my mind, but I would never think like this. Anyway, yeah. I think Akram is starting first. What's your unpopular opinion?
Unpopular opinion. People should stop their entitlement on everything. Like, I'm doing something, and then you're judging me, you're disappointed in me. Nigga, when did I appoint you?
What do you mean?
Like I do something.
Give me a situation.
Like for example, I come dressed in a certain way, and then you're like, oh, I'm disappointed with the way you're dressed. You shouldn't be dressing like that. When did I tell you how I'm going to be dressing?
Who is this person? Because if it's a parent, I understand parents are parents. If it's
I'm just talking about like people that like assume
their opinion means something to you.
Yeah, like I did something. Like for example, oh, you shouldn't. Now for example, now some nigga is going to be like, we shouldn't be here and recording these videos.
We didn't ask for your opinion. Generally, we sat down, we got our time. I was like, yes, people want to hear the things we're going to say. Yes,
you have a
and you're going to listen.
Nigga,
motherfucker, you're here looking at us saying nonsense. We have said nothing in the past 3 minutes. Nothing, and you're here. So why are you?
You set your ring light, begin to talk all this nonsense about me, and you expect me to sit down?
That we are
That's
saying
what I don't
things?
like.
Okay, I understand where you're coming from, because there are times people say certain things and I be like, okay. But you leave them, you be like, okay. You be like, you're concerned, but you don't show your concern, because your concern is about your opinion.
And you know what kills me the most? You can find some nigga in a window, and he has an opinion on harm.
I understand.
Like,
okay, there's having an opinion and being strong with the opinion you have. What do they call that? Opinionated? Yeah. Being opinionated doesn't make. You can have an opinion. I think I have an opinion. Yes, my com looks ugly, but I'm not going to be talking to my com man. You look weird. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, that's how we should treat life. And
like Sudhir is having a problem, and some niggas like, no, he shouldn't have handled it like that.
I'm like, doing the things Sudhir is thinking about. Makes sense. Like, your opinion doesn't.
Handle your things how you want to handle them, and let people handle their shit how they want to handle them.
Unless, it makes sense. If somebody has asked for your opinion, give it. If they have not, unless it's coming from a place of care, but I understand.
There's no place of care,
because you can't judge me on the way I'm dressed.
No,
I took my time
first way.
I understand.
If the unpopular opinion I'm talking about is in the sense of like, this person
doesn't know you
well
enough to have an opinion,
whether they are friends or your friends or something, but like, your opinion doesn't matter like that, bro. Like, unless
it has been asked for. I understand.
Yeah, like
some people don't want your opinion.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm being honest. I don't give a rat's ass. Like, I would listen to your opinion and I'll be like, oh, I understand where you're coming from. Oh, okay, makes sense. But no, because I feel like I trust my mind enough to not give another person. You get? I trust my mind is like a unit. If I've thought through.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Something and you come and give you an opinion. It's going to weigh the way I'm thinking. No, I did whatever I did after thinking about it.
That's a thing.
You get?
Like I've come this far to reach here on my own opinion.
On my own
And
opinion.
now you think your opinion is going to change.
Yeah, I
relax.
understand. Unless you're being educated with it.
What's your unpopular opinion?
Unpopular opinion. Where should I start from, guys? Parents are these people. I was gonna be like, hey, by the way, another thing, people that get into relationships without one. I know this is an opinion, and I'm not supposed to be, but I feel like people should make such a decision is so big of a decision to just go off things like, oh, he looks nice, he smells good, and he says he's going to take care of me. You get, like, I'm not going to look at a girl and I'll be like, oh my god, you look amazing. You get, your body's and your brain.
Your body's
You get. And then your what? And then your mindset is, because I have a boy. I think you have this boy. You know this boy. This boy, I know we are not supposed to be jazz, but this boy has that mentality. I see that mentality. Are you understanding? I cannot be friends with that person, but he's an amazing person. Like, he's amazing. Friendship aside, yeah, he's an amazing person. But there are things about his life. I feel like he has to go through certain things to learn that shit. Because at times, in my opinion, cannot change the way people. That's why I don't share it. I'd be like, oh man, he's acting the way he's acting. Yeah, let him act the way he's acting. You get what I'm trying to say? But at times, people's mindsets matter a lot. He's my friend. We have been through a lot, blah 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 blah. But the mindset is not something.
It's not mindset.
I don't talk enough for a nigga to know me or feel like they know me to know if they'll like me or not. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker don't like me, they just hate. And they ain't know it. Like, and for like I say, I don't avoid nothing. I just be regular. I just do it ain't a thought. I just do what I do. Go with the flow. Like, I ain't like I'm trying to avoid getting a beef with a nigga. Nah, I just go.
Yes, it's somebody that'd be like, oh, I'll introduce to new people because I'm scared they might shame me. And that's me. I cannot take that guy in a business meeting.
Yeah, true.
You might say, I didn't come with transport. In a business meeting, yet I'm the one paying the food. And it's just in the meeting. You get what I'm trying to say? That's a kind of person. And I feel like the point is I'm over-ranting. The point is it takes a lot. Sit down. I know there's excitement, hormones, you guys want to lash and all. But it takes time, man. Sit down, study the person, month, 2. It takes time to understand a human being. All the people I've been talking to, I don't know them. I realize I know nobody. And it's me that saw these things, but since I was driven by excitement, love, they look amazing, lust, I made a mistake. I'm not saying all you guys were mistakes. I'm not saying that you guys.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Like, but, yeah, okay. I don't know, because I'm not with any of you like that. You get what I'm trying to say? There are things you have to settle down and look at somebody's mindset, because that's what matters. Because when you get a woman and you be like, oh my god, I've gotten a woman.
So all in all,
let me give you an example.
Someone that adds value to you.
Something like that. Because at times value cannot be seen immediately.
I mean, let me tell you, I don't need your value. I have that value. I need you.
Guys,
guys,
me, I'm humble.
I have that value. Don't come with your value to me. Just come with respect.
Yeah.
And what else? I feel like most people, because I don't know.
I feel like even respect is there. Let me give you an example. You could find a woman and a woman believes in you, loves, is an amazing mother. But obviously, I've been saying shit like that.
I want to be respected. Because you see, there's a difference. You see, love.
You guys,
love is a good topic.
I don't be in this conversation.
Nah, because
exiting the chat.
See,
let me exit the chat.
See, let me land. Let me land.
Let's have it. Come on, baby, let's have it.
Okay.
See, for example, these days, I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, we used to say, those days, our parents were primitive and whatnot. So they then came like education, and now everyone accesses education. But then I feel like the more people are exposed, they use the exposure for the wrong things.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like someone, now for example, a girl will come and tell you that for her, she looks good, and her body is tea, and that's enough. And for you now, you should do the rest because you can't make a pretty girl do certain things.
At times, let me.
And the time I feel like the time for dating for us now is limited.
And also the other thing I'm saying, at times, please, women, I understand you guys have feelings and whatever they have, and also men. Some men too, at times disattach your emotions from certain decisions. I can't be having a serious conversation with you and you tell me things like, because for me I'm pretty.
I look good.
Like, what do you mean? Like, even men can say shit like, oh, I am him, I make $40,000, I shouldn't be with you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Imagine that conversation. It's the same conversation you're having because you look amazing. You get.
To me, that's why I'm saying, don't come with your value to me. Don't add your value to me. Come with some bit of respect.
Yeah, there's also being value because I met this girl. She's amazing. I looked at her and the value is amazing. I'm like, yes, she's doing well in life because the moment I saw her, I was like, this girl is going to make it in life. The mindset and everything. But the problem is, I didn't feel respected enough in my masculinity. You get? I hate people that you be there and you question your masculinity.
Me.
And you're there and we are having a conversation, be like, no, it's like, I'm like, I understand this. We're having a conversation, but you want to show that I don't like men. That's why the women, you want to date me, you're showing me that you don't like men. What the fuck is wrong with you?
So why are you here? Find the person you want.
Please, like, don't waste our time. Please.
Also, me as a person. Me, I'm ATS.
ATS is why
Old tradition. Organic African man.
Old tradition.
Very. I'm an African. Sisobola kufukamira.
So don't come to me bringing me your jazz over. Here, you shall know that a man is in charge of this relationship. I will provide for those things of like, oh, you're a man, you don't provide. I will provide. Me,
just need to be respected.
But come with respect. If you respect me, because then it makes sense. Okay, you're smart, you're bringing value, you're showing me how we should do things. But then again, you want to be a man.
I know.
Cutting now, I can't be dealing with stress and love and work. Choose one hustle.
Yeah, I know. It gets a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, my other opinion, I know I'm giving a lot. At this one, I feel like, where was I going to start from? Because I thought about it. I was talking about it will make it like, we have been waiting for this moment. Let me see. How do I start it? We're going to cut out this part. Let me first remember. It was about what? Hey, other thing. Let's start from bottom line. At times, we have desires, but we have to pay ourselves for the desires we want. I can be like, I want money, but I don't have a mobile number to keep the money. I don't have where I'm going to keep the money. I don't have an ATM card. You get what I'm trying to say? So that blessing, if by mistake or by any lucky coincidence, that blessing, I'm cooking, relax. If by lucky coincidence, the opportunity comes to me, I'm not prepared for that opportunity. So I cannot keep that opportunity as well as I'm supposed to. So at times, God doesn't give you certain opportunities because you're not prepared for them, and it's okay. So you have to prepare yourself for a certain opportunity. I can't be there, oh God, I need 700 million. I don't know how I'm going to get the 700 million. I don't know what I'm going to get.
You don't have a bank account.
You don't have a bank account.
Where is the money going to go?
You get what I'm trying to say? There are things you have to pay.
You're praying to go abroad. You don't have a national ID.
You don't have a passport.
Talk less of a passport.
I know that's not the point. The point is, I know it's part of the point. Because that's a wonderful lesson to I'm preaching, Pastor Elvis. For president.
So,
okay.
What's the name of that guy?
Who? Would you?
Who? That nigga contesting for president. My guess is David Williams. It's my sobriquet. It's my epithet.
Higgy Haga. Cream crew. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, my point is, at times, and I know I don't understand why these. At times we want certain things in life and we don't prepare ourselves for them, and we frustrate ourselves for wanting. You cannot want something and you're not working towards it. You're not preparing yourself for that. You get?
That's the same thing. Me, I keep telling my boys, fake it until you make it. Look like what you want to be.
You get? It's at times, 80% of the time,
you make it.
Other thing is
like you want to find people of a certain caliber in life. And you're chilling in sports where like you can't find them.
Yeah, makes sense. For example, females, you want a man that is driving a G-Wagon, and you're in Kataza. I know they are there in Kataza too, but they're not.
We are not there. We sit at 4 points. We sit at 4 points.
Okay, I understand you. You get what I'm trying to say. Like you're not going to get a blessing that you're not working towards and you're not preparing for. You're not going to be like, I want a nigga with a G-Wagon, but your mindset is the same with the people around you. Like a man who's driving a G-Wagon.
Let me first give you some tip. Now, as a nigga out there, if you want to surround yourself with money, wake up, get your nice shirt, your nice pants, your nice shoes.
You're overcooking. You're putting them on game that they're
Let me give them game. You can even get a judge guy. No one is going to know how you got there. Get to 4 Points, get to Miss Steel, get to this nice place, go to Serena Chigo. Nigga, tea is 12K.
Sit down, take tea.
Take tea.
You'll see the people coming in.
If you can't afford the buffet, you can't afford the what? Take tea. And you know rich people take tea. No matter the time of the day.
Arabs take tea, even if it's hot.
Tea.
Yeah, makes sense.
Let's get tea, 12K, 14K.
With a cookie on the side, you
sit there. You're going to see the people that bring deals in millions. And don't be afraid to leave. Don't be afraid to leave your comfort zone. These things of like, what will my boys think? I'm chilling with my boys.
Your boys are not going
to
be there.
Make that decision for yourself. Because you see those boys, if you're broke, my father used to tell me, if you don't succeed in life, those same people that you're chilling with, they will not want to be your friends.
I know.
And I see these things happen because people want to be around people that they're either getting something from or someone is adding value to them. How do you think with your broke ass, you're there chilling with people that are broke like you? The only jazz you have there is how you're going to buy jazz.
I feel like this story is for somebody who actually wants to improve themselves.
Yeah, but if you don't want to,
I feel like, when you're watching this, you're like, he's saying a lot of things. He's talking to the person that wants to improve themselves and wants. Yeah, you get that.
You can take the advice, you can leave it.
Yeah, this advice is for somebody else. I know 80% of you are not from the. You get it, but I understand where it's coming from.
Also, if you are a girl.
I was cooking.
Yeah, first give them.
I was cooking. So you're not going to have the same mentality as somebody. You're not going to have conversations with somebody that is not going to change their life. The people who don't have the same goals with you. Let's say you're chilling in let's say hostel. All your friends.
Because you're scared to leave your G's.
Like all your friends.
Make a decision.
All these are girls. All your friends are cheating. None of them has the kind of person you want or whatever you want. I feel like these are other things. The other things you want in life. Yeah. So at times you have to situate yourself in situations where you can at times grace yourself and grace these things. Like you see that story in the Bible where the shorty just said, I just want to touch God's cloth. It's the same thing with situations like this. If you want something, make sure you're near that thing.
Or trust me, people will leave you. They will leave. But you see that thing that you're chasing. The moment you realize it, they will come back.
But it takes a lot of self. You be like, I need to work on myself. What do I do? You have to be tired of life to make these decisions. Right now, everybody's in comfort zone. I understand.
Give me like a come example of myself. Me, there are decisions that I made. I lost very many people. You see me, for example, I'm here chilling. But me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that jazz. Very many people left me because they felt like the age we are in is for doing those things. But now them, they don't have the money to facilitate that lifestyle. Me, I have the money, but I don't do that.
Yeah,
so they have to come back.
Makes sense.
Because when they want to go out,
and the best revenge is success, man. That's what I say. Like,
so that's the thing.
When people leave you, just be like, "Oh man, let me work hard." It should motivate you to be so good.
No one should.
That everybody should want to be in your space.
But now, when I say I'm not drinking again, I will look fake.
Let me put you game. Let me put you on game. Be so good that these niggas can no longer ignore the fact that they cut you off intentionally. They start feeling bad from where they are. Now this is vengeful shit. Be like, get something you do. Be very successful at it. Everybody will come back to you. Everybody who's leaving, everybody's leaving you towards the journey.
We are overgiving them. They may steal our tips and.
Yeah. Anyway, that's another opinion. Like, you cannot be in a situation.
Katia, another opinion I want to talk about in a relationship.
In a relationship is wild.
Relationship opinion. I feel like this habit, you girls, setting standards for yourself
is okay,
but set realistic standards. Do not set standards of things that if you can't afford something for yourself, don't come here putting boys on stress.
Yeah, I understand that too.
Like, for example, you can't come and say you want a nigga that's going to buy you CJs every day. You haven't been to CJs.
You're like, oh, my man has to buy for me flowers every week.
And this doesn't apply to us because us, we can afford any lifestyle.
I'm more like,
but we are just giving, like, generally.
At times, but are you saying, okay, let me give an example. You've gone back home, you're doing nothing. Are you seeing how your parent comes to you and backs at you? Hey, wake up, go clean this, hey, utensils, you're not doing this. The reason your parent is doing that is because you're not adding value to the home. And I know it sounds outrageous. I'm putting them on game. It sounds outrageous. Your parent pays for you fees, you come and eat their food, blah, blah. So for them doing all that is because are you seeing how your parents get frustrated with the smallest things? You're like, why is my parent pissed that I left a cup here? You get what I'm trying to say? You're like assure that you put him money in but doesn't give you some pussy. And I know it sounds outrageous. Hear me out, let me cook. You're like, hear me out. You're in a situation where this person is doing the most for you. From their perspective, it's everything to you because you have nothing. But you think you have something because you have a life outside them. But you get
no,
but
because for them the mentality they have is, oh, I look good, I'm a bad.
Home girl, you've gone back home, your parent is pissed, not pissed, but they're chasing you, doing so. That's because they feel like you're not adding value, and it's hard for them to see you not adding value and cheating, and then give you whatever you need in life. So their payment is, let's say, and it's subconscious, they don't know shit. So it's the same thing in a relationship. I know it sounds outrageous. If you're in a relationship with a woman or a man, and the person is not adding as much value in the relationship,
there are certain things you should do.
You get
to show, like, bro.
At times the other person feels a certain type of way.
Because your friend was dropped off in a GLE. Now where do you want this guy to get a GLE from? Do you even know what the other person is doing to get
please, women, this is like a tip, and I know it sounds outrageous. Please don't compare other men to other men because they compare themselves in their heads. So for you to say it, it's like
you think there's a man? You think there's a man
who doesn't compare himself
that doesn't
to
want to be successful?
So it's not comparing another man.
We have internal competition.
Internal competition. That's why we are who we are. We are men because we have internal competition. I can't be here chilling. Like, you're not more ambitious than I am. Like, as a woman, you're not, clearly.
But anyways.
But I'm not saying women are not ambitious. Women are amazing human beings. They could be more ambitious than me. But I'm saying, don't compare men to, you get other men. It's not fair. It's like me saying, oh, for example, this is a good example. You say you have a parent. I'm like, oh, other people's parents are doing this for them. Do you think your parent is going to feel nice in that situation?
They can slap you.
They've done everything. They've carried you and you are broke, and you have the audacity to be like, oh my God.
Yeah, my dad will just be like, go to that family and give back to you.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's the same situation where you compare another man to another man or another woman to another woman.
Anyway,
also men that compare women to women. What the fuck?
I don't like
Let me first talk to men. Like, let's first sit down. Let's say, okay, you're manipulating this girl, but why? I know, I'm not saying manipulation is okay. Evil, never. I would never do manipulation. But you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you're trying to manipulate somebody and you're comparing it to other people. It's not fair. It's not just. It's not logical. It doesn't take you anywhere. It just destroys somebody. And if you're trying to destroy somebody, yeah, well, go ahead. But if you're not, why are you trying to person a point by comparing somebody to somebody?
Another thing.
You can do it in a better way.
People that come, both boys and girls, come from their past relationships. And instead of
this is a relationship thing you get.
Instead of having a fresh start, now you're bringing your jazz because they cheated on you in the other relationship.
Hey, you've like, for me, you've removed your location.
Every single thing.
It reminds me of the trauma I got. By the way, you guys. By the way, let me talk. First, people who bring up their traumas, I understand you have your traumas. What was the point? Did you come?
Everyone has what they're going through.
Also, other people. I feel like it's on you. It's on all of you for going for people that have trauma. Why are you going for? Let me. But there are things you have to think about as judging this shit. You're going for somebody. They have not had a mother. Okay, I'm not saying no offense to people who don't have parents.
No present mom, no present dad.
Like they don't have, what is it called? Consistency in their life. They don't know how a man
is supposed to. They have mommy and daddy issues.
They have mommy and daddy issues. There's no consistency in their life. They've been home to home. They are cheating with this person. You've not taken time to understand where this person is broken. Because there are some people who are like that and they're okay. But 80% of these people, according to my research that I've made at Harvard, so I think these people always have issues. Like, you get what I'm trying to say, and then you're cheating with this person, and it's harder for you to understand a mind of somebody who's that you get, like, okay, for me, I'm giving an opinion. Me, I'm not from a broken home, but I can understand somebody who doesn't have a certain parent.
Most of the things we are speaking here, I don't relate to.
But for you, but for you have two parents at home. You found somebody. You found a shorty. She has never seen a man in her life. The father left when she was 2 months old or 2 days old. And for you, you've come into this girl's life, there's no consistency in her life. You've not tried to find out. You think she's going to stay in your life? She has a pattern of inconsistency in her life. And you feel, yes, since you have ass and a body and your face looks like you can have triplets and you give me good lunch and a pussy feels like it's hugging me, you're the one for me. No?
Be like,
No?
pussy tight, pussy clean, pussy. Anyways,
but you understand?
the last unpopular opinion.
The last one. It's overcooking.
Yeah, we're overcooking. We're over giving you game and stuff. But anyway, so the last thing is now, this is general. This is now about parents.
Parents.
Yeah, this is my opinion. Now,
What's the thing about what you're going to say?
nah, it's generally. It's generally. Me saying it doesn't mean that's what my parents are doing.
And you're not saying my parents are not like this. That's it.
It's
That's what
general.
you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say my parents are not like this.
It's general.
Yeah.
So African parents.
Yeah.
So African parents learn to accept that the way you knew things changed.
I know.
Learn to accept that
The world is not the way you remember
someone
it
can be as young as 10 years
and have $10 million
and be smart and be way too smart.
Smarter than you. By the way, parents that don't accept kids, you're the ones killing your kids. How do you raise a kid and you're telling them you're stupid since they're like 10 years old? Like the small things.
And also like the things that used to make sense those days. Like used to be like, oh, we used to sell matoke, we used to sell kabalagala.
But you think you get
There's
rich
no
like that in one day? I understand.
The last time I saw kabalagala was in like P5.
I know. There are stands
The
there,
things
but
that used to be there. So I think
I get where
right
it's
now
coming from.
there's AI, there's technology, there are phones, and people be on their phones here that like they know more information than you do. Someone can be here and be like, you know, in this world, you have to accept one thing. There's someone that's out there that is probably 20 years old, between 20 and 25, and is richer than what's his name? This nigga, the richest guy here in Uganda. Sudir is like 60. There's a kid that's like 25.
He's worth about
like $1 billion. That nigga, the owner of Telegram is like 27.
Yeah.
The nigga is a billionaire.
I understand why.
So the thing that I'm trying to say is accept people's opinions and knowledge. Like, let people have an input. Like, don't think you know everything.
Because you don't, clearly.
Don't think you know everything.
No, as a parent. Let's sit down. Let me ask you a question. As a parent, how many stars are in the universe? Do you know that shit? Your kid has an idea of that shit.
Now you can have someone right now. Someone can be in UG. They have never left this country, but they know everything that happens in Europe, happens in and can ask someone a street in Canada, and they know the names of the streets in Canada.
Someone will ask this nigga, oh, hey, what universe is there outside? I know how many planets are in this universe. I've never been to any other planet. But parents don't know these things, and
so I feel like they should accept
that things are different.
Knowledge
is accessible everywhere.
Let your kid help you where they know better. Let your kid come in. Listen to their opinions. Even though you're not going to take their opinion.
Just listen.
Even though you're not going to take their opinion. Listen to this person. You know, when they used to teach us those HR
management.
HR like qualities of a good HR.
Because you're like, the head of the house.
You need to make your employees feel like they're part of the business. So just do that. Just listen. Make this kid hard. Build a relationship. These things of
by the way, even shutting down kids doesn't help because your kid is going to have an opinion.
The kid is going to stop talking to you.
He's going to stop talking to you. Stop talking to the
world.
world.
Hate you.
Not even you. Just leave yourself because you're already a narcissist.
No, like the kid is going to be like they're not going to open up. These are the kids you're going to find tomorrow, but they left a cheat and killed themselves.
Your kid cannot talk to you. If your kid cannot talk to you, who else are they going? You're okay with your kids talking to strangers?
But now this is where the disclaimer comes in, because now I need to go back home. So this is not my parent.
It's not his parent, man.
It's not my parent, but I'm just making sure that you know, because my parent is global.
And so let me first talk about this. I feel like parents have been shutting down a lot of kids. And you don't see it, and I know it's hard to be like, you've raised this kid, you've put everything in them, they're acting stupid from your perspective. But at times...
But it's because you're not listening to this kid.
You're not listening. Listen.
The things that used to make... Now, a kid... Gone are the days where being a doctor was what made people prestigious, is what made people a lot of money. Right now, I told you, most of the rich people here in Uganda,
By the way,
if you bring them up,
80%
with the rich
of
people.
the percent of the people I look up to don't have an
Now,
office job.
how,
But I understand what I'm trying to say.
how old is Rihanna?
Rihanna is 29, 30.
Worth 1.4 billion. It's Justin Bieber. There are people that half our parents' age and they're like richer than Sudiri. Let's not even talk about our parents. They're richer than the richest people we know. And that's also to open people's minds. Like the richest people here, if they were to go to like Monaco, they'll be too broke for life. Too broke. Like those are two different worlds. Sudiri can live here and go to Monaco and be broke in 1 year. But here he can do whatever he wants and money is surplus. So man, things are different.
Yeah, people
learn to take people's opinions. Learn to accept, like
accept, not be a narcissist. Yeah. I know it's narcissist behavior, and you're not a narcissist as a parent.
Constructive criticism.
Omana zako gambye, mzee wanakoze bubi, you're going to be like, how does my kid talk to me like
that? That's
the
thing.
Every time, an opinion. You be like, that's why you come and tell me in the morning, okay, not to be me, I'm loved that whole. No. Somewhere you come and be like, oh, don't do that, you're stupid. That's your opinion. I'm not going to be like, mzee, I'm not stupid. It's your opinion. I listen to it. Maybe I'll be like, maybe I did something.
When someone says, you go to an African parent and be like, oh, I need this amount of money. The first thing they ask,
oh yeah, makes sense.
Like everything is about age, it's about superiority.
I feel like if parents listen more to their kids, they would be better.
They would even like your business would expand.
Because imagine there are things that
your family lineage would have like more billions and stuff. Because the way people do things these days is different. But now,
by the way, there are also other people I'm going to talk about. People that have that silent criticism. What is it called? Silent what? Not criticism. That thing where people hate you. Like they hate you, Kachida. It's
silent competition.
Not competition. It's around competition, but it's silent. He's your boy, but behind your back he's saying things. Man, I know all of you. Yeah, I'm judging you right now. Anybody in my life, and you've said shit about me. I know you.
Just because we smile together doesn't mean that
and you don't understand. Like it's so sad.
But it's just because I'm not as immature as you are. I'm not going to come and confront you. But I know now that I have learned you, I know what to say when you're around and what not to say.
And also
I know what
other
things to include you in.
Other things, Mama, I know like people start watching out for such people because such people, and I believe in energy a lot of research. They'll give you poison. Just leave even those things. At times when you're in an environment where you're being supported, back to the thing where at home, when you're being supported, you're being loved, everything you do, you're confident in. So you're being there with your friend, you're jazzing your friend, things like, oh, I want to make a billion this year because they're like, that Elvis nigga, it doesn't make sense. It's stupid.
He thinks he just make a billion
one day
from sleep.
Nigga, the money I've also made off my thumbs. My thumbs, you guys. It doesn't make sense. It's thumbs. And I feel like the amount of money we have made has come off just using phones. You get connections, calling. It's that simple, but as people are back to their point.
The point is
the point is
the last thing.
The point is protect your energy. Your energy is the most important thing. You sit down and you're chilling with people that don't wish you good. It will resonate through you. It's like sitting in a room where there's electricity.
I have like one last
thing with live wires. You're bound to be shocked.
One last thing to say.
So in the belief system, energy matters, especially when you have to identify people like that. And I know it takes time to identify such people. Identify them, realize how much you're supposed to say to your friends.
Niggas for like an hour. Nigga,
I think
we are done. But this is the last thing. I'm not even going to explain it. I'm not going to explain this. I'm not even going to explain this. This is my unpopular opinion. Now, take it how you want. But people that think they are smart just because they are smart in school.
Yeah, by the way.
Nigga.
Not even those people. No, the people that in their very people who always think that they're the smartest in the room. That's
the thing is, they think just because they're getting 70s, 80s, 90s,
you're doing well in school, things are going to be okay.
Now you think outside here. You think like you have like general logic knowledge.
You don't.
You want to reason things. You'll be like, hey, this is how it should be. Anyway.
And my other thing, onto adding that is, what was I going to add on to that? What was my point? My point was, people who think they're the smartest in the room, you're not. I'm clearly kidding, because when you go with that energy in the room, anything outside your mind sounds like nonsense. But if you go in a room where I know it doesn't have to be a room, like if in an environment, you enter the environment ready to learn, ready to be a sponge, suck in everything that is going on, understand, analyze behavior. You don't.
But if you're smart, then why aren't you successful?
You get what I'm trying to say. You don't sit down and be like, "Oh, I'm the smartest human being." That you lose a lot of opportunities. You don't recognize certain
Nah, it
things.
would
I
make
think
sense.
if I enter this room and I be like, "Oh, I'm ready to get knowledge," you
Nah,
will tell
nah.
me something and I be like, "Oh, it makes sense."
It would make
But
sense
if I'm not,
if you enter this room and be like, I'm the smartest, and clearly like your level of success is above ours.
yes,
It
you're
would make
clearly
sense.
doing something better than everybody else.
But now you. Let me not overjudge for
But
you.
it doesn't have to be money also. I feel like at times for us to fix
Success
it,
is
because we are
not
men.
money.
But for us, and that's how we have been set. But at times,
It is money. Have money.
but success at times you don't
But
have to
man,
be.
I feel like we have become motivational speakers.
I know we are becoming motivational speakers. We are talking to them. We're not giving them our opinion. My opinion is people who think that they are smart, the smartest always, are
Is
always the
mad.
dumbest people. Bye, guys. Subscribe. If you don't want, don't subscribe. This was for fun. Whatever we said, we don't mean. This was for entertainment purposes only. Quote me right. Entertainment purposes only. We have a Taylor Corp that has been jazzing us what to say. It's around here. So whatever we have said, we have read from somewhere. So yeah, guys, bye. Such an outro.